Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2013 Dalmar Opening Day Preview. My name is Sierra and I also known as Carlos. I'm here once again with my good friend Matt, who's joining us on our picks. Welcome back, Matt.
Thanks, Carlos. It's great to be back. And for horse racing fans all around the country, the summer, everybody gets so excited for it. Saratoga Del Mar, but Del Mar starts off on Wednesday. Saratoga doesn't start till Friday, but it's going to be a great meet here at Del Mar. I'm really excited. The purses are higher than ever. It's just going to be a great meet. Great quality of racing. I'm expecting another fun year.
Fun year as always. We always love to have fun at Dalmar, so let's jump right into this first race here at Dalmar. We start with the claiming 12,500. As per usual, we have to start off with a mile race. The gates open right in front of the crowd, and then as per always, you always hear Trevor Demons say, "There's the roar of the Dalmar crowd," as we start this 2013 meet. Who do you like here to start off the meet, Matt?
Well, after looking at this field, rather, I should say, I realized that number 7, Golden Mexico, he's the speed of the speed. He has some back class. For Irvin Orozco, he's an apprentice. Look for him out later in the meet because he's going to be hitting the winner's circle quite a few times, I bet. He's a really young, talented rider. He's an apprentice, but he gets 5 pounds off, so that's a positive right off the bat. But he's the only speed in this race, and he's 7 for 21. He's consistent. He tries hard every time. He wins. He was on a 2-race win streak before he lost his last one last time at Golden Gate Fields at $25,000 claimer. Now he drops in for 12.5 here, and he's never run on the synthetic before. He's only run on the turf all 21 of his career starts, but I don't think the synthetic's going to be an issue for him. I think he's going to get a relatively easy lead here, and I think if Golden Mexico can get through reasonable fractions, I think he can sneak away and take the field wire to wire.
I like Golden Mexico as well. I mean, he's shown that consistent speed like you were talking about, and if there's people out there who are, if they're one of those people that like to look at buyers, he's had some real good buyers this past 3 prior to his 74 buyer that he had last time out. He's been racing on the turf, but horses have been known to handle the poly track here at Dalmar just as well as they've been able to handle the turf. He's going to take that drop back down in class. I think maybe 25,000 claimers was too tough for him. He gets Irving Orozco, who we both agree is a talented young rider here in Southern California, and he was bet the favorite in his past 2 races, and if he's able to get loose on the lead, he's going to be the one they have to catch. If somebody decides to put pressure and kind of force him to run there on the lead and get into a duel, my second choice would go to the outside and Beermeister for Jeff Metz and Joe Steiner. I think this horse can come from behind if there's able to set up a fast pace up front. He showed a good buyer of 78, it looks like, last time, and 2 back. He had a 8,000 claimers. He had an 86 buyer, and he won by 5 1/4 when Tyler Bays was riding. And he's been pretty hot off the claim box. He's been claimed quite a bit the past couple months. So Beermeister, I think, is a good second choice here if there's some sort of speed duel.
Yeah, Beermeister is going to have to come from off the pace today, but he's got a good shot, especially if that pace develops up front here. He's got an outside draw. I will say getting the outside draw is difficult at Del Mar. Horses have a tough time winning from the outside post going 2-turn races, both on the turf and on the synthetic. So that's something to point out. But if there's a speed duel, this horse has a big chance at a price too. He's 8-1 on the morning line.
See, I didn't even know the morning line because on my form I don't even have the morning line. So
yeah.
you'll be mentioning that.
Yeah, I got it right here, Carlos. So
perfect. Speaking of morning line, I'm going to take a guess here that the possible morning line favorite here is possibly towards the inside here in Casa de Cambio. Joel Rosario. This horse is really interesting. Joel Rosario comes in from the East Coast. He's going to ride today. He's got 9 mounts on opening day. This horse comes in from Sunray Park. Had some success there against the allowance horses. Comes in for Peter Miller. He's only had 1 work, and that was up at Santa Anita. What do you think of Casa de Cambio?
Well, I think he's going to be stalking the pace here. And, again, I don't think there's going to be that much pace. There's not a whole lot of speed in here. I think there will be relatively easy fractions. So he's going to be close to the pace, but he draws inside. He's actually 6-1 on the morning line, believe it or not, with Rosario and Miller. But I actually looked to the horse to his outside to run a big race, Husband's Folly, who is going to be coming from mid-pack or off the pace, and he's 2 for 16 lifetime in terms of winning, but he's finished 7 out of 16 times in the money, second or third. So this horse loves to finish second and third. He drops again today, and Husband's Folly at 7-2 on the morning line. He is my second choice here. I think he's going to run a good race. He's dropping in class here, and I think that's really going to help him. But he has run at this level before and hasn't been able to cash in. He ran 2 back and finished third. So I think that Husband's Folly, he's going to get a piece of it, but he may have to settle for second or third, especially if there's relatively soft fractions.
So in this race, your top pick and my top pick as well is going to be Golden Mexico. You have Husband's Folly, the number 2 horse here, as your second choice. I'm going to go the outside with Beermeister as my second choice.